The Atlanta child murders from 40 years ago are back in the headlines as investigators now plan to re-examine the evidence. The man detectives believe is responsible is serving 2 life sentences, but he was never tried on any of the child murders. Why? Here's our Why Guy.
It's been almost 4 decades. The years have passed with headlines, appeals, and debate. Wayne Williams is serving 2 life sentences. Prosecutors insist he's responsible for a series of child murders that plagued Atlanta with a constant state of mourning. But Williams is in prison for killing 2 adults, leaving us to ask why he was never tried for any of the child murders. Investigators say solid evidence linked Williams to 24 murders.
And the fiber evidence was, the best fiber evidence probably there's ever been in a criminal case in the United States.
Although Williams' only trial was for killing 2 adults, Joe Drolet and others who prosecuted the case presented evidence at that trial that linked their suspect to 10 child killings. Drolet says the intent was to show a pattern.
The fact that we presented 10 other cases showed that this was the person who was committing the bulk of the cases.
Drolet says prosecutors could have presented evidence in more than 10 child murders, but there was no need. Williams was sentenced to back-to-back life terms. Prosecutors throughout Metro Atlanta felt that was enough.
When you've got a guy and he's got 2 consecutive life sentences, we don't plan on doing the trial again.
Over the years, families of some of the victims have expressed disappointment. It dogged former Fulton County District Attorney Louis Slayton all the way up to the day of his retirement.
What about those critics that say that that case really was never solved?
I would say that they stopped.
Nearly 4 decades later, the discussion continues, and Wayne Williams is still in prison.